Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Bio Factory for NEAT Plant Kingdom with Bryophyta general characters. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications. Like, follow and share my videos to your students and friends to get more information in biology related to NEET and other national state level competitive exams. In this video, I am going to explain the general characters of Bryophyta. The evolutionary evidences it indicates that Bryophyta members are the intermediate members in between algae and Pteridophyta. First time, one of the scientists, the German botanist called Johann Jakob Dillenius, in between 1687 to 1747. He was a professor at Oxford and in 1717 year he produced a work called Reproduction of the Ferns and Mosses. The beginning of bryology really belongs to the work of Johannes Hadwin. He clarified the reproductive system of mosses. It is the first work on bryophytes. The term bryophyta it is coined by one of the scientists called Brown. The term bryophyta in this bryon means mosses, phyton means plants. Bryophyta is a group of plants with simple and primitive in nature. One of the branch of biology called bryology it deals with the study of bryophytes. Hadwin, he was a scientist, he was considered as father of bryology. But in India, Professor Sivram Kashyap, he was called as father of Indian bryology. The first bryophytes, especially liverworts, mostly appeared in the Ordovician period about 450 million years ago. Due to absence of lignin and other resistant structures in their body, these bryophytes form fossils is rather than small in nature. Bryophytes are a group of plants with small, simple and green in nature and land dwelling along with non-vascular in nature. Bryophytes generally grow over the surface of a damp soil, rock surfaces, walls, and tree trunks in rainy season. And also, these bryophytes they can form a green carpet or mat over the soil surface. Bryophytes exist in a wide variety of habitats, especially bryophytes live in humid and shady places. They can be found growing in a range of temperature from cold Arctics to hot deserts, can survive in various evaluations like sea level to alpine regions and also in different moisture conditions like dry desert to wet rainforest. The dominant phase in its plant body it is a free living gametophyte that means haploidal plant body. This plant body it is like a thallus and having prostate and erect structures. Both prostate and erect structures are present in the structure of Bryophyta plant body. Bryophyta structures limits them in a small size because in their body due to lack of tubular transport system like vascular tissues like xylem and phloem they having very small sized plant body and in these members the uptaking of water and nutrients, it takes place with the help of diffusion in all cells in their body so that their body restricted to small in size. In their body, they contain a simple, very thin cell-walled parenchymatous cells. The plant body is slightly differentiated. In this plant body, it do not having any true roots, stems and leaves. They generally have something similar to roots, and these are present at bottom called rhizoids. These rhizoids are present for attachment to the surface instead of true stem, leaf and roots. In bryophytes, some of the members like Rixia and Anthoceras, they have rhizoids. These are unicellular in nature. But in mosses, they having rhizoids. These are multicellular in structure. These members do not depend on its root system for the uptaking of nutrients, water from soil because these plants even can survive on rock and bare soil. In their plant body, the waxy cuticle, it helps to protect the plant tissues from drying out. Along with that, gametangia, it provide further protection against drying out, especially for the plants of its gametes. In their body, it lack true vascular tissue, but it can share various a number of other primitive characters. In these members, the reproduction takes place by different methods, especially vegetative and sexual reproduction. In this, the vegetative reproduction it takes place with the help of fragmentation. It is seen in Rixia, and sometimes it takes place with the help of tubers, especially in Anthoceras. In Mercantia, the vegetative or asexual reproduction it takes place with the help of a specialized structures called gemming. Along with that, budding adventitious branches helps in vegetative reproduction. But in sexual reproduction, the entire sexual reproductive process it takes place by oogamous type. Especially in Bryophyta members, the well-developed reproductive organs are present and these organs are well differentiated and having multicellular with covering. The male reproductive organ, that is antheridium, this antheridium along with female reproductive organ, it is called archegonium. Both are surrounded by a covered cells in the form of jacket. The bryophytes are the first archegoniate plants having archegonium as a female reproductive structure. The gametophytic plant body, it bears these multicellular sex organ and even these are also photosynthetic in nature. Coming to male reproductive structure, it is called antheridium. So this antheridium, it can produces a number of flagellated male gametes called anthrozoids. These are biflagellate in nature. Each antheridium can produce a number of sperm cells, but egg cell it is very thin in nature. The female reproductive organ it is called archegonium. It is like a flask shape and it can produces egg cell or female gamete during sexual reproduction. The anthrozoids it need an external layer of water for swimming to reach archegonium, especially due to having of this character. For reproduction, especially for the transportation of male gametes near to egg cell. In bryophytes, it should need water. So, without water, sexual reproduction never takes place and its life cycle cannot complete it. So that the Bryophyta members are also called amphibians of plant kingdom. The anthrozoid and female gamete both are fused to form a diploid zygote. The entire process takes place in female reproductive system or female reproductive structure like archegonium. That means zygote formation takes place inside archegonium. The zygote now undergoes a reduction division after a while following fusion, but initially the zygote it divides with the help of mitosis division. After the development inside the archegonium, it produces a embryo-like structure. That means first time in bryophytes, embryo development is started so that these members are called embryophytes. The embryo then it develops into a sporophyte. That means it is a diploid structure. This sporophyte it is a parasite on gametophyte. That means the entire plant body is haploid. On this haploid gametophyte, sporophyte is present as a parasite because it collects water, nutrients and everything from gametophyte. So that sporophyte is parasite on gametophytic plant body. The sporophyte in Bryophyta plants, it is called sporangium. In the structure of this sporangium, we observe three important parts. One is capsule, seta, and foot. It remains attached to gametophyte and after some time it produces meiospores or haploid spores inside the capsule pot with the help of meiosis division. In this meiosis division, specialized diploid spore mother cells it participate to produce haploid spores. In bryophyte, only one type of spores are produced by capsule or sporangium so that it is homosporous in nature. Each spore in suitable condition in the presence of moist condition it germinate to produce a small juvenile filamentous structure. It is called protonema directly or indirectly. Bryophytes are gametophytic dominant. That means they that are more predominant long-lived plants. The haploid gametophyte present in its life cycle. The bryophyte life cycle consists alternative generation. In this haploid gametophyte, it can produce sporophyte. Again, sporophyte can produce gametophytic plant body alternatively. During this gametophytic stage, haploid gametes like male and female are formed inside specialized sex organs like antheridium and archegonium. After its fusion, it forms a diploid zygote. Now, this diploid zygote it can produces this sporophytic structure. The bryophytes are divided into three classes. In this, the first class is Hepaticopsida or liverworts. The second class is Anthoceratopsida or hornworts. The third one is Bryopsida or mosses. These are the three classes in Bryophyta classification. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications. Like, share my videos to your students and friends.